Plaintiff Devin Havis was friends with the defendant, and they were intimate from time to time. Devin claims when the defendant drinks, he becomes violent, and she filed a restraining order against him after he attacked her. Devin claims the defendant tried to attack her again, so she shot him, and she's suing him today for property damage. Defendant Waddell Smith says Devin slept with a lot of men in their neighborhood, and she took an extra special liking to him. Waddell says Devin tried to claim that he fathered 2 of her children, and when a paternity test proved otherwise, Devin was so angered that she tried to kill Waddell by shooting him in the leg and shoulder. So he's countersuing.
Start with you.
All right, I met Waddell around 95, 96. He came off as being okay until he gets to drinking, then he turns violent, aggressive.
Beer muscles. That's what it's called.
Well, I guess. And around March of 2002, he had came to get my vehicle. Well, he asked to use my car, and I had told him no. And
were you all dating?
No, sir, Your Honor.
Okay.
It was like, I don't know really what to
Do you
call
all
it.
have relations?
Yes. Off and on.
Off and on?
Yeah.
All right. Do you all have relations?
Yes. Off and on.
Off and on?
Yeah.
All right.
Your
Sex
Honor,
buddies.
And he,
Sex buddies? No.
Your Honor,
not as much as
if I don't
all
mind, Ms. Devin here was just like a neighborhood bust down, is the newer term that you would call it nowadays. And I guess she had a special liking to me because of the simple fact that she has tattoos all over her body, and she tried to put two of her children on me. Then on top of all that, she tried to kill me.
Put them on you, meaning she alleged you had impregnated her? Is that what you mean?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Did you do that?
No, that's not true.
Are you just making that part up?
No, well, he obviously thought the child was his as well. He took a paternity test. And
No, because if in Michigan City, where I'm from, if you don't take the test, they'll put the kid on you.
No,
so I was
that's
willing
not
to go
true.
do that because I knew the child.
That's not true
The children
because-
weren't mine.
Go ahead.
He asked to use my vehicle, and I had told him no. We had got into a physical altercation, and he took my keys, and he went on about his business with my vehicle, and he ended up getting into an accident in my car. I had filed a police report, which I have right here, and he ended up going to jail for it, and he started harassing me. So I had to get a restraining order on him, and things led up to me having to shoot him.
There you go. Why'd you shoot him? He came back at you?
Yeah. Yes,
You was
he did.
ready that time.
And
But he didn't attack you anymore, did he?
no.
Thank you. It wasn't right. But if he went to jail for attacking you previously, yeah, you have a right to defend yourself. You only can defend yourself typically with a type of a weapon that is used against you. And since he is a man who is much stronger, typically, some men, their hands are considered weapons, and as such, you can defend yourself with a weapon. For example, if a martial artist were to attack me, I could use a weapon because his hands are certainly a weapon. He trained to hurt people with his hands. Sir, you give me the background on this property damage.
Yes, first of all, there is no record of me battering this woman at all.
Did you spend time in jail?
I spent time in jail from fleeing the scene of the accident
okay.
of the car that she let me use, that she said she reported stolen because I pleaded guilty to it.
So she
which
came
I have
to
the
you in
police report
02.
here.
Go ahead.
I have the police report here and the facts of all of that that she is pertaining to. So
Were you convicted of anything?
I was convicted of leaving the scene of an accident.
And how many months in jail did you spend?
I think I did about like 6 months.
I don't believe you. That was your first conviction?
No,
What was your other
what it
convictions
was is
for?
I couldn't post the bond, so I sat in there for 6 months before they let me out.
No, you just said you pled guilty. Do you remember saying that? When you
That
don't
was-
post a bond,
that was part of the process, Your Honor.
part of the process.
Yeah,
You
we
said you
sitting
were
in there-
in there.
And before I got out, I did go to court and sign the plea bargain, then they released me.
I know you
I
did.
said that, I'm
Sir,
sorry, I
you
said
giving
it
me
wrong.
3 different stories. First, you were there because you pled guilty. Then you changed it. Then you said, no, I was there for 6 months because I couldn't post bond. Then
Yeah.
when I reminded you, then
Yes.
you changed it. Well, it was post bond and it was conviction. What do you have in your hand you want to show me, sir?
Well, I have the report of in the hospital bills for when she did shoot me. She tried to kill me.
How much time did she get?
Oh, actually, you want to ask her that question?
No, I'm
Because
asking you.
I don't know,
You don't
Your
know
Honor.
when somebody
I don't know.
shoots you whether they go to jail?
I don't know. I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
that
went
means
on-
none.
I don't know.
How many times did she shoot you?
Twice.
Where?
In my shoulder and in my leg.
Were you convicted and sentenced to jail?
No.
All right, so you deserved it. You attacked this woman, which I believe, and then came back to assault her some more at a later time, and she shot you and has not been convicted. Then that, to me, I believe.
That wasn't why she shot me. When she invited me to her house, I was with another woman at the time. And since the kids, once we took the
That's not
paternity
true,
test,
Your Honor.
she told me since I wasn't the kid's
Your
father, and
Quiet, ma'am.
if she couldn't have me, could nobody have me. Then she opened fire. There was no reason why, there was no us feuding back and forth or nothing. She invited me over
Did you
there.
tell the police that?
Yes, sir.
Read it on the police report where you told the police. She said she shot me because she said if she couldn't have me, couldn't nobody have me.
Well, that's not in the police
Read
report.
it. Let's get to your evidence of the damage. Ma'am, I don't see an estimate.
It's on the paper, the judgment.
Show me the judgment, ma'am.
Circle, please. Okay, thank you.
And you shot him in self-defense?
Yes.
You were never arrested?
No.
Sir, unless you can prove she was arrested and it wasn't self-defense, I believe her.
Okay, Your Honor, the case is still open. I never went back to the police station to give them the statement on Mrs. Devon here.
Did you ever give him a statement?
Yeah, in the beginning, yes. I have the report here.
That's what I'm asking you.
Yes, sir.
Says you were on her. Says you were on top of her, and after the first shot, you got off of her then, it says. So I'm going to, once again, believe her. Therefore, ma'am, as I see this $6,000 judgment, he damaged your car, whether he took it from you or not, and fled from the police. That was negligent. $5,000 for the plaintiff. With regard to your counterclaim, she says she was fighting in self-defense. The police report you handed me, the first sentence is that he was on top of her and she shot him. Have a good day. Yours is dismissed. W for the plaintiff.